So I still have a few 40th to do as far as openings. Still have a Leia, and I've got to open a Chewie up still. But I have gotten my hands on a lot of the Black Series boxes of late. And I did an opening of the AT-ACT driver last time. Got a really smoking deal on them because somebody screwed up at Target and put them on clearance at $5 a piece. So yeah, I snagged a few of those. Came back the next week and they were marked back up again. I probably am not opening Leia because it's I've got the two of the Leia on the 40th card, and I'm going to open one of her here pretty soon. The face is different, but everything else I believe is probably the same with the figure. I just stumbled across this at the same time I found Kylo. I think at Toys R Us. So, and this was recently a recent acquisition. The Royal Guard I got along with Lando at GameStop. I've had really awesome luck with the guys here at GameStop here in Anchorage. They have managed to have most of the harder to find figures in stock. They had a really good run having R5D4s in stock here when I guess across the state down south they had a really hard time getting their hands on them down there. A lot of people just couldn't find them on the shelves, and when they did get them, there was like maybe one, and then that was all they would find. From what I was hearing, the Royal Guard, I walked in and they had a couple on the shelf. I just got one. I never planned not to open them. I guess if I really wanted to try and collect him and keep him pristine, I could, but the Black Series, yeah, they're cool. The 40th anniversary is cool, but I'm working now on getting a complete run of the original 77. I've got 45 right now, 35. I got about 30 more to go, I think, of the original run. And that's original with all the weapons and all the other stuff. Probably gonna hold off on Lando. I did see someone had opened up a Royal Guard also, and he just looked really, really cool. So I've seen what he looks like. I may actually open up Kylo. I got him mainly because I've got Vader. I got him with the 40th anniversary stuff, and I really like that figure. It's really well done, as well as the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Still need to find a few more of the 40th anniversary, so we'll see if I can get my hands on him. This looks like he's been on the shelf a while. He's got some dust on him, so I've only had it a week and a half or so. We'll see what how this lightsaber works, because I'm not too... There's stuff about Kylo I like and stuff I don't like, and the biggest thing is the lightsaber. It just looked weird, so we'll just have to see how the next movie progresses with his character. So we'll cut the seal on it. I'm sure other people have gotten Kylo and opened him up. I've got the Kylo in the 3-inch figures. He's okay, but we'll see how this one compares to the Vader, because the Vader cloth figure is really awesome. So one nice thing about these Black Series figures is it really isn't much to open them. Pop the case. You got this little thing. I guess if you wanted to try and take pictures of him, you could set that up, but why? There really isn't much to pull him out. He's not tied in anywhere. No straps. And there's no second lightsaber. Oh, that's interesting. That just popped right out. Isn't that cool? So, I guess the lightsaber is first one to come out. Yeah, not too bad. It's just a little... This is a little lightsaber. Haven't really gotten a good look at his before because they just really didn't show it that well. You didn't see it too much screen time. But just got to pull him out of the molded plastic. Huh. Maybe he is strapped in there. Oh, there's a tie strip. I've cut that. I don't know why it wasn't popping out. Now he'll pop out. Here he comes. Now they got the cloth cape. And then they've got a molded plastic cape, which doesn't come off. So you really can't de-cape him. And he's got heavy plastic on the inside. That works sometimes, and sometimes it gets in the way if you're trying to do a special pose. The AT-ACT driver, he makes really awesome poses. So, pull his hood back a little bit. Wish you could take this plastic thing off and you can sit there and get a little bit better poses without all this crap on him. But the head really doesn't turn that well with that heavy plastic on there. I mean, you don't have much of anything. Yeah, they did a kind of a piss poor job when they designed this one. They've got one without the face, without the helmet, with just the face showing. I don't know if that's going to be any better. I don't see anywhere where just the lightsaber can attach to his belt. There's no place really for that. Yeah, this is just, I think, just a quick throw together. Looks menacing. I'm Kylo Ren. Blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't stand very well. Yeah, I don't think this is one of their better figures. He's got some issues. I think mainly just wanted to throw it out there and get him out to the public. Yeah, I don't like this heavy plastic cape. I think if I was going to try and do scenes with it, I might try and cut that off and maybe do a cloth cape replacement, but oh, and somehow his cloth cape got stuck in his leg joints. That can be a problem if you're trying to do something and you go to set him up. But yeah, he's not one of my favorite figures, but now I have a Kylo Ren, I guess I can say, to add to the stack. He kind of stands up with his goofy little lightsaber. Looks more like Skeletor's staff. I'm Skeletor. I guess this just pops back into the saber part. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah, this figure overall just isn't all that great. You got to really work to get this back together. It comes apart really easy. It just came right out of the packaging. So, but that's pretty much it for Kylo. I'm not really overly pressed with him, but I'll set him with the rest of them. Trying to do a complete, well, maybe not complete, but a good representation of the 6-inch figures while I'm working on my stuff. I'll do a few more then because I'm gearing up for the con, so I'm going to the Salt Lake Con in a month, so probably won't be too many more purchases, but I do still have stuff to open. But if I come across more of the 40th or any of the cool Black Series, I might probably just pick them up if I got the money. There's some other series out there. DC's got some new stuff coming out, and Marvel's got new stuff coming out. Haven't really been buying a lot of those just because sticking with the Star Wars. So that's it for him. See you next time.